Hello, Mr. Kirk. I came a long way to see you. Well, I go to school here, but I'm from Texas.
So you like walked across the campus.
Pretty much. So, I have a definition for you, and then I'll go from there. So, fascism, as described, is a political system based on a very powerful leader, state control, and being extremely proud of the country and race, in which political opposition is not allowed. Now, I am not saying Trump is inherently fascist and the administration is fascist. But what I've been seeing is the introductory steps to fascism. He's tried to make the executive branch more a controlling power and even trying to test the judicial limits that he appointed. The chief judge had to tell him to rein it in, and he's the one that was appointed by Trump. His own judges are saying, you need to stop this. He's consistently been going against American values that have been in place for hundreds of years and trying to reimagine how the American government should be. How do you feel about that?
No, I mean, I think it's preposterous. I mean, Donald Trump is not a fascist. Let me ask you a question. Do fascists protect freedom of speech?
No, and he hasn't.
Well, hold on. No, he actually has, to such a great extent where he says colleges are not getting money if they don't protect freedom of speech. He's defunding colleges if they don't protect freedom of speech. In fact, Donald Trump has gone out of his way to make sure that all Americans have the freedom of speech. All U.S. citizens do. And so an attribute of fascism is also basically quashing political dissent, as you would say, right? Which political party tried to put the opposition leader in prison for 700 years? Was it Donald Trump or Joe Biden that tried to put his rival in jail for 700 years?
Joe Biden. But I
Yeah,
have a
so
rebuttal
would
to
Joe
that.
Biden be a fascist then?
No.
But you just said that's a hallmark definition of fascism, quelching political opposition. I will go a step further. Wasn't the Democrat Party acting fascistic by indicting Donald Trump on all these charges the first time in American history to basically eliminate the MAGA movement?
It wasn't to eliminate the MAGA movement, it was get to man. Because Trump himself was doing very shady things. He was having hush money trials, which is true. He's a convicted felon. He tried to keep documents.
Well, he's also your president, so you have to say that as well.
Yes, he is my president.
Okay, good. I mean, again, this whole convicted felon thing is like so preposterous and so ridiculous. But again, your definition of fascism is, as you read it, not just so narrow. Donald Trump is the opposite of that. Do fascists want people to own more guns or less guns?
Less guns.
Yeah, so why would Donald Trump now make it easier for people to own guns then?
But that's not the point.
Well, it is a
Not
point.
everything. That's why I said Trump is not a fascist himself, and this is not a fascist
but it's
administration
just-
yet. There are certain aspects that he's doing that is fascist. He's trying to
It's
make the
just- it's-
centralized power in the executive branch to control everything that's around him.
It's called the
he has a bunch
unitary
of yes men.
executive theory is not fascistic. Again, just looking around every corner and acting like that's fascist, that fascist. It's so destructive to our discourse because he's the opposite of such a fascist.
That's why I haven't said he's a fascist.
No, I understand.
haven't